Good afternoon, everyone. Time for a quick weather update on our weekend weather situation. Thanks for clicking on to my Weather Extra this afternoon. Things were pretty nice today, wasn't it? We had lots of sun. Temperatures made it into the 30s. It was a pretty nice feeling day. Tomorrow looks okay as well. If we see any sun on Saturday, I think it's during the morning hours. Let's try to widen out our satellite radar. Our next storm is way down in here. Look at it grabbing all this moisture off of the Gulf of Mexico. It is going to form into a sizable storm as it passes to our east during the day Saturday night into very early Sunday. It still looks like a glancing blow in our area. We should be right on the edge of a powerful storm. Here's how this is going to play out. This is run off of the GFS model based on this model's track, which is actually similar to most other forecast models. We will be right on the northwestern edge of the storm system. Now, for any reason this decides to take a jog even 50 miles off to the west, we will be talking about a much more significant storm. I still think we're going to see some snowfall accumulations. It's probably just not a blockbuster of a storm. Many towns will get 2 to 5 inches of snow, with down East Maine getting the heaviest amounts. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday. We're seeing some snow developing here. Southern New England's getting the heaviest snowfall during this period. But as we go through the afternoon and evening, this is about 10 o'clock or so Saturday night, notice how our storm system is pulling away. Another round of heavy snow is likely over eastern parts of Maine. I feel very confident by Sunday morning we're seeing sun return on a stiff north to northwesterly wind. Colder air will start to invade as we head through the second part of the weekend. All right, storm tracker will start us tomorrow with sun and clouds. Temps in the teens early in the day. We'll have sun and clouds, or more clouds than sun by afternoon. High temps tomorrow should make it into probably the low 30s for highs. It looks to be a decent end of the work week. Now Saturday, if we see any sun, it's during the early morning hours. That's about 7 o'clock or so. Those clouds will be thickening up. Now as we go through the afternoon, this is about 1 or 2 o'clock, we're seeing some snow developing over southern zones. And notice how the snow basically hugs the coastline here. If you're watching us back through western zones, there's actually a decent chance you might not even see a flake out of this one, with the heaviest bands of snow expected over down East Maine by Saturday evening into Saturday night. Notice the storm is starting to wrap up already by late Saturday night. All right, as far as snowfall totals, we're still a little too early to pinpoint the exact numbers here, but I feel confident in saying the heaviest amounts of snow will be over eastern parts of Maine. Lighter amounts of snow should be expected in the darker shades of blue over southern and central Maine. My early thought is probably about a dusting to 2 in the dark shade of blue. Most of coastal Maine here should be running at about 2 to 5 inches of snow. That next little shade you see from the Penobscot Bay region through the peninsulas and islands, there you could see 4 to 8 inches in this next contour. I think it's probably about 8 to 12, or maybe even as high as 8 to 14. So there could be spots getting upwards of a foot of snow over Washington and Hancock County, and not even a flake at all over western zones. And that's why we need to keep a very close eye on the track of the storm. Again, if it takes any jog farther off to the west, yes, we would be talking about a more significant storm. If the storm track's a little bit farther out to sea, we wouldn't get any snow at all. It's still a few thousand miles away. We're only talking about 50 miles in a range closer to northern New England. So something to watch in the coming days. Tomorrow looks decent, partly sunny. We'll start with temps in the teens, afternoon highs low 30s. Saturday, there might be a few bright spots early. We should have some snow developing, especially along coastal areas by afternoon. And that should extend through Saturday night. Sunday looks to be brighter, a little windy around here. Another storm's going to come pretty close to us early next week. That will be Monday into Monday night. Forecast models are a little all over the place with that one. Right now I think it's probably going to stay mostly to our south, so we're forecasting some sun to start out the work week. One thing I feel confident in saying, it's going to get colder. Look for lows to slip below 0 again by Tuesday and Wednesday. That's the way things look. We're getting ready for a live newscast with more updates coming up on CBS 13 live at 5, 5:30, and CBS 13 at 6. Actually on Fox 23 at 6:30 now, so we have a bunch of newscasts today. We'll see you then. Have a nice night.